Hi guys, my name is Christine, and I'm a dating, relationship, and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about if you see her doing this, she is secretly checking you out and she wants to date you. She may even want to be in a relationship with you. Okay, so here are some things. So here's like a major thing basically that she wants you, right? So it's important to notice how she behaves around you and around other people. Okay, so let's say this is someone you work with or it's a woman that you go to school with. Does she treat you differently than all the other guys that she's hanging out with that's in the vicinity, right? Because if she's like naturally flirtatious and has a lot of banter, then it may be very difficult to figure this out. But if she's doing it with everyone and all the guys, or like the guys that she considers her friends, like perhaps she may consider you her friend, right? Then don't take that too seriously. But if she's flirting and being banter with just you, right? Now that's a huge sign, basically, that she really, really likes you. And that she wants you, because if she's treating you differently than the other guys she hangs out with, even the ones that she's really friendly with, then that's a huge sign that she really wants you and sees you differently and is checking you out and wants to be in a relationship with you or wants to start dating you. Okay? So you've got to really look at that, right? Is she treating you differently, exclusively different than everyone else? Okay? So some other things that you may want to look out for as well is, she may come up to you and talk to you and treat you in a way that's sort of like, hey, how are you? What have you been up to? She's trying to put herself in your orbit, essentially, right? And she wants you to pay attention to her, okay? That's why she's coming up to you. That's why she's like going, hey, she's wanting to talk to you. She may be like messing with her hair, like twirling her hair when she talks to you, things like that. She may be quite coy, as in like she may give that sort of like look down, look up, when she, looking into your eyes sort of thing, right? These are really good cues that she's actually really interested in you. Like if she's being like a little bit sort of like flirtatious or maybe even a little bit shy, that's really, really a great way to know that a woman really, really likes you and is checking you out. And so over some obvious ones that may sometimes just sort of, you might just let slide, is that she initiates contact with you. So let's say you've got each other's phone number and she reaches out to you, right? And she's just like, hey, how are you? What have you been up to? What are you doing? Right? That's a sign of a woman that's really liking you because she's initiating contact with you, right? And she wants to be in your orbit. She's hoping actually really that you're going to ask her out. Right? So if a woman is initiating contact with you, being like, hey, how are you? She may be sending you memes or reels or something like that she finds really funny, right? One of the best things that you can do is be like, hey, actually, I think you're really cute. When are you available to hang out? Right? And if she likes you, she'll be like, oh yeah, I'm free this Saturday. That sounds really fun. Right? Another thing that she may do, she may say something like, oh, did you hear about that thing that's happening on the weekend? Did you hear about like the fun fair that's coming to town? Did you hear about that new movie that's going to be in the cinemas this weekend? What she's saying to you is, in her own little language, without being blunt, she's saying, hey, there's something coming up. I want us to go together. Will you invite me, please? And we can go on a date together, right? Because again, she might be a bit shy. She might not know how to ask you out. She might be too shy to ask you out, right? So considering you're the man, and in most heterosexual relationships, the man is the one that's more of the leader, the one that's more confident, right? Not always, but most of the time. She's the one that sort of has that nervous energy, not really sure what to do, not really not sure what to say to you because she really likes you, right? So if you can notice her doing these things where she's reaching out to you, and she's trying to get your attention in this way, then because you're the guy, you're really the one that's supposed to say, do the big bold move, because you're supposed to be the one that does the bold moves generally in heterosexual connections, right? So therefore, you're the one who has to say, hey, how about we go to that movie then? Do you want to go with me? Why don't we go this weekend? I saw that there was a showing on 8 o'clock. Why don't we go? Right? Or yeah, I would I've been thinking about going to that fun fair. I saw the advertisements for that. How about we go together? How about I pick you up at like 7 or something, and we can go to it, right? And then if she likes you, she's gonna jump on that. She's gonna be like, yeah, let's go, right? Because she wants you, she likes you, she's really interested in you, right? Now, a woman that maybe, let's say, you read the signals wrong with, you know, and you ask her out, you say, hey, but how about we go to this together? She might be like, oh, no, sorry, you know, I've got a boyfriend, or, oh, no, sorry, you know, I don't really see you in that way, or no, or how about we go with some other people too? Because sometimes she may be wanting to go with you because she just sees you as a friend. So what she'll do to avoid anything romantic happening is she'll invite other people too, right? So if she's inviting other people, right, that's not a good sign. But if she's not inviting other people, right, and she just wants to, that shows that she just wants to be with you, right? And if she just wants to be with you, it means that she's got the hots for you and she's hoping that something romantic is going to happen with you two while you're alone together, right? So you got to be watching out for these cues. And like I said, if you feel like you've read the cues wrong, if you do read the cues wrong, then all she's going to do is she's going to say, sorry, I just sort of see you as a friend. Or if she's got a boyfriend, she'll say, sorry, I've got a boyfriend, right? But generally, if she likes you, she's going to say, yes, I'd really love to do that with you. She's going to be really enthusiastic about it and really enthusiastic about you, okay? So it's really important that you look out for these cues, right? So if she's reaching out to you, if she's treating you differently than all the other guys that she hangs out with, then it's very likely that she likes you, that she fancies you. And like I said, if you read the cues wrong, perhaps she just sees you as a friend, perhaps she's starting to see you as a best friend to her, then she'll tell you that. She'll just say, sorry, I just see you as a friend. Okay? So don't get too worried about that sort of thing, right? But if she's doing these sort of cues, especially if she's like touching you and, you know, like when you're talking to her, she gets really, really close to you. Like it's almost like she's trying to stop there being so much distance between you two. She wants to get really close to you, so she like leans in when you're talking and things like that, and she's touching you. Like she may touch your arm playfully, or she may give you your arm a little punch or something like that. Like not a hard one, obviously, but you know what I mean, right? It's just sort of like this playful sort of touchy-feely sort of things. And maybe when she sees you, she like wants to give you a big hug, right? She just wants to like touch you and be around you, right? And she's also fascinated about your life. She'll be asking you lots of questions about yourself, like what are your favorite films? What's your favorite music? What are you into? You know, what? Tell me about. She'll be want to know about your siblings, about your friends, about your family, right? She'll be wanting to know about where you see yourself in the future. She'll be want to know about, you know, those kinds of things too. Okay. So usually with women, it may seem quite subtle, but really it's not really that subtle, right? Because I think sometimes things can go over a guy's head quite a lot. So for example, if a woman says, that just reaches out to you and says, hey, how are you? You may not see that as, oh, I like you, because she hasn't actually said to you, I like you. But women are not going to be that blunt, usually most of the time. If a woman likes you, she's going to be going about these other ways to try and get your attention rather than just being flat out saying, I like you. Okay? So those are some things that you need to consider, and definitely ways that she's checking you out and she probably wants you to be in a relationship with her and she's interested in you. So all you need to do now is ask her out, you know, send her a message or call her up and say, hey, look, you know what, I actually think, or in person, you say, hey, you know what, I think you're really cute. When are you free to hang out? You know, are you free this weekend? When are you available? And if she does like you, she will jump at that. She'll be like, yes. You know, she'll be so enthusiastic about that. Okay, and she'll tell you when she's available. And all you need to do is just arrange a time and a place, and you can have your date. Right? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovridge.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.